All right. So, hello, you can hear me, correct? Yep.
Yeah, I can hear you. But
just no video. I'm sorry. Something wrong with the video for some reason, so I'll have to worry about it another time. All right. So, going back to the topic, environmental issues. We kind of last time talked about how to. What was it about? It was related to new type of energy. I think you remember that topic, Yvonne?
Yeah.
Renewable energy. All right, so this one, I don't know, maybe we covered something like this before where we're talking about. Oh, you hear me, correct? Yep.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I have to close that window. So more about how we recycle in the 21st century like that. I think we covered a little bit about this before. Green bins, blue bins. I don't know. I don't see any in Ukraine. Yvonne.
Michael, are you hearing me?
Do you hear me?
Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Maybe you turn off your camera on the top of the page, and after that turn on it. Could you try it?
Yeah, I did that, but it looks like I already did that. But the problem is it's always on for some reason. I don't know why. It's always on. Even if I turn it off, it's always...
Yes, you can turn off it.
No, but it won't turn off. That's the thing. For some reason, it won't turn off. I don't know. I don't know. It will not turn off for some reason. It's always on. So yeah, I can't give you an answer. So sorry. I just... Actually, now it's off. Now it's on.
Oh, it's a black ecran.
I don't know.
Black screen.
Maybe next time I'll look into it. It's like that. So I hope it's, you can call me Dark Mike for today. Maybe.
Right now, the camera is off. But we see, we can see. You have. Do you, Женя, do you have a light?
I have a light now, so I turn it off. There's no light. I can turn it on.
Oh, we can see. But something bad with your camera.
You see me now? Hello. Do you see my face?
Yeah, yes, but not so good. But bad,
okay.
Very bad.
Okay. Just. Okay, so but you don't release. Okay, all right. Just one second then. I think now I understand what the problem is, but it's a little bit frozen now, so I don't know. I'll fix it as we talk. All right. So blue bin, green bin, yellow bin. I don't know if anyone notices the difference.
But what is bin?
Do you know the difference between a green bin, a yellow bin?
What is bin?
Bin. It's to put something inside of.
What?
It's like a container.
Yeah, container. Okay.
So, a container.
Yeah. So
a bin, B-I-N. Yeah, bin is a container.
Yeah.
All right. So Miguel, do you know what a green bin is for? A yellow bin is for? A blue bin?
I don't know what is it. Could you explain?
Okay, so maybe Yvonne, maybe you can tell me what a green bin is for. Maybe because living in Germany, you've probably seen this stuff before, or maybe it's just different than Canada. Maybe you know what these different bins have different usages.
Different bins are used for different kind of garbage. Like the garbage that can be recycled is they have to put it in a green bin. Like glass, you have to put it in a yellow bin, and all the rest, which is right? Is that right, Michael?
Yeah, yeah. Green bin is compost. Compost. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's как mineral удобрение, Жень, ты знаешь, как?
Mineral.
No, it's for growing trees. Maybe you can как ты можешь ложить. Yes.
I don't know.
Biodegradable. You know, like how do you okay, like in your green bin, you can put grass, you can put vegetation, you can put green stuff, anything that degrades.
Yeah, то, что разлагается. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Okay.
So
Anything degrades, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we have a green bin here, do we?
Mm-hmm.
Do we? Anyone seen a green bin ever? Miguel, have you seen it?
I've seen it, but not so often. It seems to me
Okay.
that I've seen it in Ukraine.
Do we even have services that can deal with the compost and stuff like that? I mean, what would they do with it? Any idea?
No, I don't know. I don't even know whether we have such kind of services that will deal with this kind of issues.
Okay, so basically, we have a lot of garbage that goes in the landfill. And you know what? I guess the same's in Russia and other countries too. Hey, they're not all innocent either. So what are we gonna do if we have all this garbage and garbage and garbage and garbage and garbage? I mean, what's the biggest pollution that we see so far? What's the most stuff that we put in the garbage today? What do you think?
What's the most what?
The most stuff that we put in the garbage every day. We throw in the garbage.
Yeah.
What are some things that we throw in the garbage every day?
Like glass, like papers, something like this, right?
Well, glass, I don't know what they do with it, to be honest with you, in Kiev. Like, if you just put it in the dumpster, or the garbage. But think about it, McDonald's cups. I think those are pretty non-recyclable.
Non-recyclable?
I think so. I don't know. What do you think McDonald's does with all those cups? Do you think they just throw it in the garbage? What do you think happens to them?
Well, I don't know. It's plastic cups or paper cups?
Paper.
Paper cups. I don't know. I think it's go to the garbage.
Yeah, it goes to...
Not use second time.
Okay, so Ivan, what's some things that you throw out every day?
What I throw every day?
Some things that you throw out regularly.
Maybe bags. Like plastic bags. Bags.
Plastic.
Yeah.
And do you ever recycle, not recycle, but do you ever use bags and you reuse them, or you just throw them in?
I reuse them sometimes, but really not often.
Mm-hmm. Miguel, what are some things you throw out every day?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's plastic bottles. It's like Coca-Cola plastic bottles for water.
Oh, those things. Yeah, I know those things. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And there's no recycling around your building for those?
You mean? Could you explain? What do you mean?
Like a recycling container, a container like a blue bin.
Near my house, I have containers for plastic bottles, bags, plastic, and else.
Mm-hmm.
Special containers.
Oh, you have a special container?
Yes, I have.
But how many people use those?
No, not so much, but people don't сортируют, don't sort the garbage, and and как бросают
Throw. And throw.
Through to the one
Bin.
bin. Yes.
To the bin. And so Ivan, no special container near your flat, no?
No. Same thing, no.
You know, I live in Trieshna, like on, Zakreskoho. It's a huge street. No one could find me anyways because it's like a very long street. But I'm in a new building, and like there's a lot of apartment buildings there, and just full of stuff. People just throw everything in the garbage. Everything. And like, wow, this is not good. Like in Canada, okay, because I live in a house, I have a green bin, right? And in that green bin, I put the compost. In the blue bin, I put cans, I put bottles, I put plastic stuff, right? And then I have I think I use that same bin for newspaper, for paper, right? It bothers me when I see people putting paper in the garbage, like, for instance, paper from Kentucky Fried Chicken flyers, or that stuff that people hand you all the time.
Michael, why they do it? Why they do it?
Do what?
Paper to как разбрасывать paper.
The garbage?
Yes, to Женя, разбрасывать как будет?
Я не знаю. Sort.
Бросать. To
Throw.
Throw the paper on your yard near your house.
I don't. Again, near my house. So can you explain again? Just.
You say near your house always a lot of papers. Yes.
Are you talking about in Canada or in Kiev here? Because my house is in
Kiev.
In Kiev, I have an apartment here. No house, just an apartment.
Ah, okay.
I wish I had a house here. Yeah, but yeah, just an apartment. So everyone puts everything in the same bin. In Canada, I don't know, but you would be shocked if you did that in Canada. Like they don't have. It's not the police. It's like inspectors who come around and they inspect your garbage, and they look to see. Okay, plastic here, paper here, bottles here, and they look for this to see if you're doing it right. So it bothers me when I'm at Petrivka and people hand me like city.com flyers and people throw them in the garbage. Doesn't it bother you to see that people throw all this paper in the garbage? Does it bother you?
I mean, a lot of things are bothering me in Ukraine. But this is one of them, but yeah, what can you do?
Miguel, does it bother you, or is it's just paper?
Could you repeat your question?
You know, when people give you flyers and people throw them out in the garbage. That's for me. That's I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that. Does it bother you, or it's just a part of everyday life because Ukraine never had good recycling to begin with? Is it something you don't really care about?
Not interesting information on these flyers, and people threw into the bin.
Throw it to the bin. Yeah, it doesn't bother you.
Bother? What is it? I don't know. Bother because
Напрягать.
No, I think it's.
Everyday life?
It как usually thing.
It's a usual thing. All right, yeah. I'm not used to it. So what do you do? Because you guys are more Ukrainian than me. What do you do when all your landfills are popped up, boom, 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 and there's nowhere to put anything? What do you think what will happen?
I don't know.
Ivan, what do you think? What's the solution here?
The solution, The solution is social campaign, advertising campaign that will say how to do this, why to do this, and so on. People have to know what to do with this garbage. We just have the green bins where you put everything. That's it. You know, our government has to explain to the people, ordinary people, what to do with their garbage, how to separate different garbage into different bins. Otherwise, there is no. Even if they will put 3 different kind of bins in our yards, they will get all the same garbage in all of them. People will not sort them all unless they will be informed about the I don't know how to say this, about the importance of this. You know, for example, in Germany, when you are in Germany, you are sorting the garbage for the following reasons. For example, you put the bottles from beer bottles, right? And you separate them from bottles which are made of also with beer bottles, but made of I know this metal. How to say this?
Aluminum.
Yeah, aluminum. Right.
Yeah, aluminum is lighter than metal. So like Coca.
Yeah, like aluminum, right, and glass beer cans, right? And you know that if you will take them, for example, to even in the center of Frankfurt, there is a huge shop in which people can go take all their cans, and they can get money out of this can because they put, for example, different kind of bottles into the machine, special machine. It takes them and gives you the money back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In Germany?
In Germany, right.
How much money do
I don't remember exactly, but it seems to me that 10 cents or 50 or 20 cents per bottle, things like this. No, but you can take, for example, 10 bottles and you can have your hamburger, you know, like 30 bottles and you have one more day to live.
So if you look at the picture, that's our typical blue bin.
On the link?
Yeah.
On the link, 1 second.
It's a blue bin. You know, you can put your paper in there. You can put your cans in there. It's very simple. You know, if you have a house in Canada, like I'm using Canada as an example because I'm from Canada, right? You put it beside your curb near the road, and they take it every Friday. Or it depends where you live, because different streets, different jurisdictions, they take garbage at different days, right? Well, my jurisdiction is Friday. Friday is garbage day. And recycling day too, right? It usually comes in the morning. So they have on the garbage cans, paper, glass. It's not hard to do. It's not rocket science. And when my wife used to throw paper out, ooh, she's like, why doing this? I'd rather keep the paper than to throw it out, because I know where that paper is going to go. Maybe I'm thinking different mentality, really. I'm just kind of used to I don't recycle everything, I'll tell you that. I like to know what McDonald's does as a corporation, because look at all that crap. Look at all the napkins, the paper. You know, like when you get your tray, there's paper on there. I want to know, what does McDonald's do with all that garbage? Someone said at an IT company I did corporate work for, they said that McDonald's has their own recycling facilities, so that when you put everything in the garbage, they take that garbage and it goes to a special facility in Ukraine. Do you guys believe that?
No, I don't know. No.
I think it just goes to regular garbage.
Yeah.
We had the same problem in Canada with Tim Hortons coffee cup. You know, you have your Starbucks, right? Well, Tim Hortons was, it's actually from my city, Hamilton, Ontario. The first Tim Hortons was there. And he was a hockey player. And everyone actually said, you know, there's so much coffee cups in the garbage. People just throw it out. Now, it says made out of 30% recycled material. But to me, even if it's 30% recycled material, you're still throwing out in the garbage. What do you think? Do you think old fast food junky places, instead of going to paper, they should go to plastic or something more recyclable? What do you think should happen there?
I think that the paper is more like the plastic cans are less useless because I know how they will not disappear during the time. Like plastic cups, they will not disappear. Like
they won't degrade.
Yeah, degrade. Yeah, they will not degrade when you throw it. But the paper cup will degrade it like maybe, I don't know, in several months, maybe I don't know. But plastic, they have to be recycled, otherwise, you know, that's why maybe this McDonald's is using not plastic cups, but are made out of paper.
Even the paper, you know how you get your you know, the paper bag if you take out. That's the point.
Yeah, but well, they are not plastic; they are made of paper, right?
Recycled paper material.
Yeah, recycled paper material, right.
I think they use paper cups or other things. It's like promo. It means the food in this restaurant are more ecology, maybe. Don't use plastic, but use paper.
Well, that's not true because McDonald's does use plastic. Where do they use plastic? Think about it.
Yeah, they're making forks out of it and so on. No, not they're making, but they are buying plastic forks, for example.
Yeah, and
different, for example, for their sauces, like they are made also of plastic. What else? Cups for
the top cup. The top.
What?
The top of the cup.
Yeah, the top of the cup, right?
The lid.
Straws and so on.
Straws, yep.
Yeah.
And orange juice. Apelsinebisik. Orange juice.
Yeah.
Plastic there. And on a latte, if you look, the plastic too on the cup there. So they probably. Yeah, they probably do that because it's hot. I don't know. There has to be. There's a reason why McDonald's does everything. Fortunately, what about the picture? I sent another picture there. What do you think of this picture? What does this look like to you?
It looks like it's somewhere in I don't know, where is it? It's like just
not Crimea.
Garbage. Huh?
It's not Crimea, even though you see the palm trees there, but you know it's.
Yeah, definitely it's not. It's maybe somewhere in Asia. Somewhere
in Asia, yeah.
Where is it?
I don't know even. If it was from National Geographic, I'm think. You know what? I'm thinking it could even be like from Bangladesh or somewhere.
Yeah, maybe.
It's a third world country. I can tell that. So yeah. I'm saying I don't want to see landfills in Ukraine look like this. Look at the water; it's polluted.
Yeah.
So that to me, that's risky because once you start polluting the environment like that, the ecosystem, things start to die more, and you ruin a system that's hard to get back. What else do you see in this picture? Anything else you can tell me? Interesting?
Michael, I think the people who lives on the photo on this image, yes,
They live there. I think they fish, maybe. You never know.
They can try to как собрать to get off this garbage, but they are not ну типа не хотят этого. They are not want this.
Yes? They don't want.
No, of course not. What other things are hard to recycle? Hey, no one told me I got batteries now for my cell phone, from a laptop battery. What do Ukrainians do with the battery in their electronics?
Battery?
Batteries.
Yes. And we always throw it into the old garbage.
Oh.
It's a national tradition.
National tradition. Oh boy. Well, what can that do to the environment? What do you think? Lithium ion. What do you think that could do to nickel hydride? What do you think those things can do to the environment? Any idea?
I don't.
Well, lithium ion is inside the battery. It's a conductive material. It's in the battery. It's the liquid.
What we do is with the battery in Canada?
In Canada, they recycle it. They take it apart and they recycle the battery fluid.
Recycle? А как сказать, каким образом? How
Which way?
How the people do it in Canada? Recycle.
I don't know. There's companies who reuse the plastic, and they take the chemicals out. I don't know what they do with the chemicals, but from my understanding, it's recycled. You have to take it to a specific recycling facility that deals with certain types of batteries. So someone that specializes in lithium-ion batteries, because most laptops use lithium-ion.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any facilities in Kiev that?
What is facilities? What is could you explain?
Facilities are like places, like buildings where you can take something that do something. They do something, so they have a job to do.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any places or facilities that recycle batteries, or it's hazardous? It's hazardous. Dangerous. It's dangerous material.
I think it's. I see some places, and maybe I read about it. Some companies как собирают.
Gather.
Gather.
The batteries, but it's so как очень мало. It's ну, Жень, как очень мало.
Not so many. Not so much. Not so much.
Not so much. One or maybe one or two companies in Ukraine who make it.
And do you know any who uses these companies?
No, I think it's like promo. I don't know what they do after they get it.
What? Что?
Getting it. Yes, after they get it. После того, как они собрали.
Я не знаю, о чем ты на русском.
После того, как они собрали, что делать с батарейками?
Well, what should they do with the batteries after they gather them?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And Yvonne, what do you know what your friends do with like hazardous electronics, batteries for their phone or from their laptop or from their camera? They just throw it out too? Is there anything special they do with them?
No, they just throw it away and that's it. No, nobody's doing anything with batteries in Ukraine. It's not people are not aware that they can be harmful to the surrounding environment. They just throw it away with the gadget in it. Yeah.
But wait a minute, there's a sign on the battery.
Yeah, there is a sign, but who cares about the sign? You know, it doesn't matter. It's not that nobody cares. It's just they are not aware of the things that it can be harmful. You know, this is the problem. Nobody knows about this. When you go to when you're in Germany, there's everywhere signs that please toss the paper away in this bin, or do not throw away the battery, or you can sell the battery, like even if it's not even it's already used, it seems to me that it contains some portion of gold in it, or some precious metals.
Yeah, you never know. Those old motherboards from computers, they have some nice gold on them. So
yeah, that's they are very expensive, and people they can recycle them and use in a different way somehow all these materials that inside of them. And if they are separately, they are precious, but if they are together, those materials, they can be dangerous to the environment. So people just don't know about it and throw away the gadgets with the batteries inside them, and they do not recycle them. Moreover, in Ukraine, we don't have the factories that's going to recycle these kind of things. No,
Right.
because it's very expensive, and I think that it won't happen for the next maybe 10, 20 years.
I think it's a good business to get into because look, you know, like we could in Canada, we can sell our cans to companies, we can sell our metals, we can sell our gold. They melt the gold. We can do a lot of stuff to sell, and companies will take that. I think it's a profitable business.
How much gold could you could you take from one,
Take out.
maybe from one notebook, from one computer? Could you know? Do you know?
I don't know because, like, you know, on the CPU, on the contacts, they're gold-plated. There's a lot of gold-plated stuff. You need to extract that stuff, right? And the chemicals to use, it's kind of dangerous. It's a lot of work to extract that.
I see one TV show in German TV, yes, and they show they throw the old mobile phones old, and use it for take gold.
To take gold, yeah?
Because in old mobile phones, a lot of gold in the inside.
Yeah, because gold is a good conductor.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. If you have good quality electronics, and you know, like maybe you can get corrosion because of oxidization from the air, right? But gold doesn't. I don't think corrodes as like copper does. If you look at the copper heat sinks that cool your laptop, there's a lot of copper in the laptop for the heat sink, because it has to take that air. No, it has to take that hot air and it has to go somewhere, right? And you know, I knew if you had so much copper, like in Canada, and you had like, you know, like 20 pounds of copper, I don't know how much money you can get, but you could get good money. Copper is worth a lot of money in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
But someone says here, copper isn't worth much money in Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You think, is copper worth a lot of money in Ukraine? What do you think?
I don't know.
I don't know. Gold's worth a lot.
Yeah, gold it worth a lot, but I don't know about the other things. Yeah.
Because, you know, like to extract that stuff from the motherboard, unless you have like 300 motherboards and you have 300 this, it's not worth your time. You know, you might as well be selling soda bottles or some aluminum soda cans to the recycling company. And I had like a lot, and they gave me 33 bucks. That's still money. 33 bucks is still 33 bucks.
33?
For what?
$33.
Mm-hmm.
Not hryvnia, dollars. So, hey, it's money, right? But it was a lot of pop cans. A lot of pop cans. It used to crush them and throw them in a bag, a white bag, you know, a clear bag, and send them to put them in the truck and send them to the recycling facility. So I think it's a great business. Recycling is a huge business. I'm kind of interested in why no company in Ukraine has jumped on board. You know what I mean when I say jumped on board? Ivan, do you know that expression?
No.
Like jumped on the bandwagon. Like when everyone's doing the same thing. You know, like, hey, everyone's doing this, everyone's doing that. Hey, this is a great business. Everyone should be doing this. We can say everyone is jumping on board, like on board a ship, but it's like it's used as an expression.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Do you think recycling would be good to? I mean, if it's not so popular, what do you think? What do you think it would be a good business in Ukraine, or you don't think so?
It can be a good business in Ukraine, but it has to be profitable. You know, and actually this business is profitable all around Europe, but in Ukraine, the technologies, you know, somebody has to invest in it. You know, and if it will be profitable, then the government will take it away from this business. I don't know. It's like, you know, there is always a fear that government will intrude into the company's affairs and will take it away.
Everyone tells me that. Everyone tells me that. I just want to know how recycled batteries would be profitable, because like on a Canadian website where I buy batteries from laptops, they're recycled batteries. Like the shell is used. So when you buy a battery in Ukraine, it's expensive. You know, holy cow, it's like 500 hryvnia. In Canada, I can buy it for 200 hryvnia. But the battery, I know for sure it's recycled. It's not the OEM, original equipment manufacturer. So Canada must be doing. You know, it's not just Canada. It's Europe. It's even in America they do the same thing too. But those type of countries, they might be doing something right. And Yvonne, should we adopt the German model of recycling? Do you think we should be doing the same thing, or do you think we should be doing something better?
I don't know what would the system of recycling in Europe. I just know that they like separate different kind of garbage into different bins. But no, I don't know the business side of this stuff. But if we will do as in Germany, as Germany does, then it will be good. If we can do it better, then it's also nice. But it doesn't have to be like this, like we have it now. Something has to be changed really in this sphere, and I don't know, maybe government has to intrude this, or I don't know, maybe some non-profit or non-governmental organizations has to do something with this, because otherwise there will be too much garbage in Ukraine, as in Poland.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of crap.
Yeah, a lot of crap.
How much can we cut down? You think Ukrainians? How much do you think they can cut down on their garbage, percentage-wise?
What do you mean cut down?
To decrease, cut down, cut.
How much can we save?
How much can we save? Yeah, how much?
Yeah, cut down it means like how much can you save, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we can save on this, but we can definitely. The company that will do this will definitely earn money on this, because we have too many garbage and nobody's doing anything in this sphere. If somebody will invest in it, and you know, the thing, it's like to make haircuts or to sell food, because every time you will have to eat, all the time you would have to cut your hair, and every time we will have garbage. Like there is no such like every time you buy something, there is a small part of garbage in it. You buy milk, you have to throw away the bottle. You buy tea, you have to throw away the the bag of tea.
Absolutely.
You know, and this is like a business that can exist for a long time. That's why I'm saying that the one who will invest in it and the one who will make it profitable can have a really good business that can be all the time, like exist all the time. It's not like a seasonal business or yeah, like.
You know what? If I had the money, and I'm talking you need a couple $1,000,000 for this. Plastic bottles and paper. But the problem with paper is, you know, you need to figure out how to, because there's different types of paper that you can recycle. There's different types of plastic. You almost need to talk to a chemist. But for paper, you need to take away the fibers and stuff. I remember seeing how they did it. It's a process of recycling. You don't get white paper at the end when you recycle. You have to bleach it. You know that white bleach stuff you use on clothes? But you have to bleach it. But there's a lot of companies in Canada doing this as well, and that's what I'm seeing right now. But how often, like Miguel, how much garbage do you throw out? Do you throw out garbage every day or every 2 days? How often do you throw out garbage?
Oh, maybe it depends from the seasons, and maybe in summer one time, как сказать, I was one time from 2 days maybe, or 2 or 3 days.
Okay, so once every 2 days or once every 3 days?
Once every 2 or 3 days.
Yvonne, same?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't get, not didn't get, but didn't listen to the question. So could you?
How much are you throwing out? Like every couple days, every day?
Yeah, maybe every 2 days.
I just see those pizza boxes. You know, the odd time I order from a pizza box, you know, and the pizza box has to go in the garbage. That cardboard, everyone knows what cardboard is, right? Cardboard?
No.
It's a thick. You're gonna have to Google Translate it. Because my screen is a little bit hard.
Could you write it in the chat?
I'm writing it. Yeah.
About 1 second. Carton.
Carton? Is that okay?
Carton.
Yeah, I hate to see cardboard being thrown out in the garbage because that stuff, and I know in Canada it's worth a lot of money. Cardboard is a lot of money. I don't, because it's thick, and I have to throw this crap out, and I'm like, wow, geez, I wish I could just. I wish I had my own recycling facility. I would take everyone's garbage. They would call me the garbage picker. And Miguel, what do you think? How much garbage should people be throwing out? How much do you think?
How much? In kilos, or what do you mean? How much? What measure?
Yvonne, you know, when I was watching a documentary on how Germans throw out garbage, they had just a little bit of garbage. Did you agree with me? They just had just a little bit of garbage and a lot of recycling. Is that what you found too, or you didn't pay attention to other people?
So
how much garbage were you throwing out in Germany?
Actually, I don't. I cannot tell you how many garbage I throw away in Germany, because I was living in an apartment, but I never even cooked for myself during 2 years. You know, I just ate in different places, in different kebabs restaurants, and I never cooked for myself. So.
Well, did you look at other people's trash bins?
Yeah, they take away the different kind of garbage, like near their apartments. Like in Ukraine, they have these bins, huge bins, but when you close this bin, it doesn't smell. Like you close it, it closes so how to say this.
Slowly? It closes slowly, and is that the?
No, it's not slowly, but so good that there are no it doesn't smell. How to say this? You know, so.
It closes tightly.
Yeah, tight. Right, tight. Yeah, this is the word. And it doesn't smell, and even in the center of Frankfurt, there are bins. And you can throw away something and close it, and it doesn't smell. In Ukraine, they are open, And if they are made so that you can close them, nobody's closing them.
No, of course not.
And people, as I told you, people in Germany, they, if you don't want to go to the market or some other place, this machine that gives you cash for bins, then or for bottles, then you can throw away them and sort them. They even sort not just the bottles and the other stuff that can be recycled, but they also sort. Is it separate, right? Not sort. But
when you're sorting, you're separating.
Yeah, but they also sort the color of the glass bottles.
Why
Right.
does the color matter? I don't understand.
I don't know why, but I saw that the completely transparent, like white bottles, they're thrown into one thing, the green bottles into other things, bins, and the bottles which are like very dark, like bottles, they are thrown into different counts. For some reason, I don't know why, but they also sort even the glass of bottles into different bins depending on the color of the bottles.
Wow, that's worse than Canada. Well, I don't know. That's a little bit too much.
That's not worse. That's better, even better than in Canada, I think.
That's yeah.
I've never been in Canada, but this is I like it very much.
Yeah, well, we're not a perfect country, but we tried to not copy other countries, but we try to do our own thing, but sometimes they backfire on us, meaning it doesn't work out. So basically, because I haven't been in Germany yet, what you're saying is you didn't see a lot of garbage in people's places. Going from street to street, house to house, you didn't see a lot of garbage in their garbage bin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very little garbage. Ivan.
Yeah.
All right. Miguel, what else do you think Ukraine needs to do in terms of garbage, recycling?
I think the main problem in Ukraine it's expensive. Как сказать, дорогое, вот вывоз, что дорого, это it's expensive, стоимость. It's a cost of throw the big size garbage, like maybe old TV. I see
An old TV?
Yes, old TV.
You know where old TV goes, the picture tube? They take some of the parts, they send, because the picture tube, the mercury in there, it can't be recycled. It's like a vacuum tube, right? So there's like a flow, it's a hot cathode, right? These things can't be recycled because at the last job I worked for in the IT department in the call center, we had like 300 picture tube CRTs, and we sent them to a recycling company, but we know they didn't get recycled in Canada. They were sent to Bangladesh, and these people would take them apart, all these monitors, and it's dangerous. You don't want to touch this stuff. It's very dangerous. But obviously they're going to give it to the Bangladesh.
If you want to throw this, you may pay a lot of money for this. You can call to the special service and to order the special transport for this for this garbage.
Well, all I know is when we were taking them to, we knew that they were going to be sent to a third world country. We knew that. We knew absolutely, like something like Bangladesh or like India, somewhere like that, where they would pay people peanuts to take it apart. It's very toxic. In your LCD, right? Instead of a hot cathode, there's a cold cathode. In the fluorescent lamp at the back, there's mercury in there too, and that's very toxic. Mercury. Everyone knows what mercury is. Mercury. Mercury, right?
No, what is it?
It's like the thing you find in your thermometer. Like when your mother gave you a temperature. Your temperatura.
Yeah.
You had alcohol 1 and mercury. How do you say mercury?
I don't know what is mercury really.
It's it's a chemical, right? So it's used in your LCD panels and LCD TVs. Very toxic. So there's a lot of things that cannot be recycled, and that's the main problem that I see. What about burning the garbage? Burning
the garbage, it's also very bad for environment. I think so.
Okay, well, what about putting filters on the burner, on the top of the incinerator?
Yeah, I think it works. I don't know. I'm not a professional in this sphere, but I think that's what I think.
All right, Miguel, what do you think? Incinerator?
Could you repeat the question?
What do you think about incinerators? Japanese people were using incinerators to burn their garbage.
I don't understand. What is
incinerator?
What is it?
It's a facility that burns garbage.
Facility? What is it?
Помещение.
They burn the garbage.
I don't know. I don't know.
So
Yeah,
sorry?
Tell us, Michael.
So we used to do this in Canada. We had a place that burned the garbage, and they closed that down because it wasn't an environmental issue. What happened was actually someone died in this facility. They used to take the garbage and put it on a conveyor belt. You know, like the kind of conveyor belt, you know, you put your groceries on at a magazine. But it would take a lot of garbage, right? And it would just load it up and it would move. And these big arms would grab the garbage, right, into the incinerator, you know, because it's hot there. It's like over 300 degrees Celsius. So some guy, he got caught by the arms. The arms caught him when it was taking the garbage, and he died because I guess the arms killed him or something like that. But he didn't get fried. He wasn't burned. I guess they saw him through the window. And they're like, whoa, there's a body there. So after that, they actually blew it. They blew up the whole facility. There's actually, I think, a YouTube video where they blew up the incinerator, and that was it. And they were going to send it out to landfills. So what else can we use besides landfills? Miguel, is there any other alternatives to using landfills?
Using landfills, it's what is it? Landfills. It's
where you put the garbage. You know, where all the garbage goes.
And your question is what we do to recycle? Yes.
Alternatives.
I don't hear you.
Alternatives. Alternatives to using landfills, basically.
Hard to say. Maybe we can make special plans for как сжигать, to burn garbage. Fire, да, сжигать.
Да, burn.
To burn this garbage.
All right. So, I mean, I just think there's not much you can do. What can you do with garbage? Bury it? Have we ever tried burying the garbage? I don't think anyone has buried the garbage yet. I don't think so.
Recycle. That's the only thing to do.
Yeah, but you can't recycle everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. Stuff has to go somewhere. So, what is new in Ukraine?
There's
I mean, what?
Wrong with my computer.
Hello. Yvonne, can you hear me? Yvonne, Miguel, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So, what? Is there any?
Yeah, I hear you. Yes, I hear you well.
Okay. Is there any?
Yeah.
There's just a lag. Is there anything else in Ukraine that's starting up now? Anything you've heard on Ukrainian news? Maybe they're starting some sort of new recycling program, some sort of program where you can send stuff. Is there anything new out there that maybe I don't know of or I haven't heard of yet? Nothing at all. Yeah, no?
No, I haven't heard any. No, I didn't hear any news on this. No.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. I just think it's something. It's an issue that people should look more into, because you know, you only have one environment. You only have one. You only have one land to put stuff on. I mean, if you look at countries like China, China really doesn't have really good, not just ecosystem, but pollution control, because a lot of people wear masks, like for the bird flu epidemic. So, Yvonne, where have you seen in Ukraine the last time where people have used masks every day to protect themselves?
A lot of people are using masks in summer when they have allergy, and in winter not to catch disease. For example, like a pig flu or something like this. But yeah, I've been in Shanghai in China.
Well, okay, what did you think? Tell us your experience.
And actually, people the air is pretty good. Yeah, in Shanghai. But when you but in several regions where I've been in Shanghai, you cannot see like 10 meters after like 10, like the visibility is 10 meters only, because everything is in smog. I don't know how to say this in
smog.
Smog. Yeah, this is the way. Like, this is the word. Okay, so everything is in smog, and you just cannot breathe enough. Good, but it's like very small part of Shanghai. All the rest is pretty good. The center is okay, and I think that they are dealing with it. Like they're trying to protect anyway the air of Shanghai, and it was it's a just coincidence that it happens like at that time, because I know.
But the thing is from what I heard, is they have very bad pollution.
Mhm.
Very bad pollution control. I mean, look at all the factories. How can you have a good system? How can you have a good system when you have so much pollution? I mean, from what I heard, is the water is very badly polluted. Do you ever drink the water there, Yvonne?
Yeah, no, I didn't drink water from the how to say this, from like usual water from drain water, right? Is it right to say? Yeah.
Yeah, from the tap water, we say.
Yeah, tap water. I didn't drink tap water, but I bought water all the time there. So yeah,
But
Mhm.
I'm still sorry. I don't want to interrupt you. Sorry, what did you say?
No, I didn't say anything.
I still think a country like China is very polluted, and other countries shouldn't try to copy that role model, because they'll be just as bad. I mean, I think they have a very serious problem there, because of a lot of people, first of all, in the country. The country is, first of all, very overpopulated, with over maybe close to 2 billion now, maybe. That's ridiculous. And Ukraine only has like 38 million.
Yeah, but they are overpopulated, but only the eastern part of China is densely populated. All the rest territory, they are not developed, and like, I don't know, 4 more billions will be okay for China.
But for how many years, though? You know, like, I don't know. It's like everyone in Kiev, in Ukraine, everyone wants to move to Kiev, right?
Yeah, something like this. Yeah.
So it's either like in China, I guess it's Beijing or Shanghai.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, like, that's scary. I mean, it's just, I don't know. In my opinion, I think the best people at recycling right now is the Japanese people. Those people are spotless. Those people, they you can eat off of the floor and it's still clean. I don't think you can do that in like China or some other countries like that, or you know, Thailand or Philippines. Japan is just clean. I think I think it's a culture thing, you know, because to be honest with you, like the Japanese have always have a reputation for being very clean, very clean. Even in Canada, we're not the cleanest people too. We're not the cleanest. There's a lot of places you can go where it's really dirty too. It just depends where. You know, we have health inspectors who go from place to place, and you know, they look and stuff like that. Heck, we have health inspectors who come down for people who cut hair. I don't know if you knew that.
No.
If you cut hair, you will get a visit from the health inspector. You know why?
Why?
Well, take a guess. Miguel, why? Why do you think?
I don't know.
No guess. No reason. Can't think.
Yeah, guess it's gas inspector in Ukraine. You mean?
No guess. Like take a guess. I don't know how to explain this. Polozhanie or whatever. No.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know. We don't have this person.
Okay. What if you're in the barber shop and the barber cuts you? What if he doesn't clean his barber tools? You know, his hair clippers, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if he doesn't clean his scissors, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think maybe if someone has hepatitis and you get caught and the scissors are dirty, maybe another person gets caught and they could get hepatitis.
Yeah.
Never thought of that. So
No, never thought of it.
so they're looking how they clean the utensils. The only thing I like in Ukraine, when I get a haircut, they vacuum my hair. They use a vacuum cleaner. I like that. I never seen that in Canada before. But they use a vacuum cleaner like in Ukraine. You know, if you go one of those shops, they, you know, like you pay 30 hryvnia, and then you give them your tip. They're those, but those girls, they use some sort of some antibacterial solution. They have some solution that they use for antibacterial stuff, for like, you know, washing the scissors and stuff like that. I just wanted to show you, like in Canada, where even the health department comes down. If you wanted to sell lemonade in your neighborhood, you can't do that.
What is lemonade? What is it?
Lemonade.
Limonade.
Lemonade.
Okay, I understand.
You can't sell lemonade in your own neighborhood. You want to know why?
Why?
No idea. Any guesses?
No.
Food poisoning.
No.
How do you know you can? Some kid, you know, like in America, maybe you've seen some movies where they're selling lemonade. They have a lemonade stand and they're selling lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how do you know if the lemonade's too hot? You can give someone food poisoning. You know, it can happen. So you can't. There's a lot of things you can't do. You can't even have your own hot dog stand unless you have a certificate. Hot dog, sausages.
Yeah.
So that's how crazy it is. So I guess, what do you think, Ivan? Do you think that's good, or do you think it's bad to have something like that? I mean, do you think it's overkill, or do you think it's something justified?
Yeah, it's too dangerous. I wouldn't buy.
Even hot dogs, eh? From the stand.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes I buy hot dogs from this guys.
No. You got the shawarma stands. Those shawarma stands. That's horrible stuff.
Yeah, it's horrible, but sometimes I buy it.
Who has been poisoned? Who's been poisoned by one of those shawarma stands? Anyone?
I think that my stomach is like it works really good, and it just digests everything that I put in it.
You're lucky. Miguel? Shawarma stand.
I don't buy it.
I'm with you. I don't know. I just know a couple of people who got food poisoning. Not for me. No more. It smells good. It smells good. I like to smell that kurica. But I'm not buying it. That's it. So anyways, guys, we are out of time. It's been 1 hour. Sorry about a little bit, you know, just a little bit of issues in the beginning there. I just have to figure out why my webcam wasn't working. But after this conversation, figure out why in Canada, just to think why, you know, we have all these licenses, all these regulations. there's a reason, I guess, why we do it. I mean, for me, a haircut and a hair sterilization. My one barber, he used to use a straight razor to cut the hair at the back, right? He used to do that, and he says he didn't do that anymore because you know, if you get caught and you get like hepatitis, you can get sued. You know, the guy could sue you. Say, hey, you did that. You cut me. You gave me hepatitis. I sue you. I take you to court. So he stopped doing that. But I like it. It's nice and clean. If you know, they do a good job on the back. So I don't know. You can decide for yourself if you think that's maybe too much or too little. But it's some crazy rules we have in Canada and in North America. Maybe they're there to protect ourselves. You never know. Maybe the government gets too involved. Yeah. So are there any questions, Miguel?
No, I don't have questions. No.
All right. Well, it's 10:20. Happy recycling. We'll have to get started.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
have a good evening.
Bye. Yeah, you too. Bye. Yeah. Bye.
See you next time.